Greg Gutfeld puts Biden media collusion on cheap fakes scandal in perspective as only he can. They're trying to say, they call it cheap fakes. They try to say we edit these videos to make it look like that Biden has lost his mind. These videos are edited and they're taking stuff out and getting rid of people and all these other lies pertaining to Biden's dementia that they're trying to cape for, they're trying to cover for. And Greg Gutfeld called them out on how they selectively edit things. So we're gonna play that clip. We're gonna talk a little bit about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news now. This comes from Red State's Sister Told You. And she reports that the mainstream media are, as per the norm, doing their part in aiding and abetting the Biden administration campaign and trying to counter the mountain of evidence shown in video form of Joe Biden looking lost, out of it, confused, wooden, and just generally unwell. I mean, the way they caping for him is just unbelievable. I should have had that clip of what Jean-Pierre said about right-wingers and stuff like that, editing stuff. I should have grabbed that clip because I don't think it's in this article. But the full court press from the usual suspects, starting with White House Press Secretary Jean-Pierre, has come in the aftermath of a series of disturbing clips, including one showing former President Barack Obama having to gently lead Biden off stage during a Hollywood fundraiser Saturday. That further raises issues ahead of the presidential election about Biden's age and fitness to lead the country. Now, they can't deny that. Like, he literally had to be let off by Obama because he looked lost. And you can't edit that. You can't edit that. What are you talking about? But while these deeply problematic moments reach back to well before Biden was declared the winner of the 2020 presidential election, the left-wing media's penchant for covering for Democrats go back much further than that. But the last week or so, the cheap fake talking points from the purported reporters who want you to believe that they really are committed to weeding out so-called fake news stories and alleged misinformation caught the attention of Fox News host Greg Gutfeld, who put things in perspective as only he can during Tuesday's The Five broadcast. I'm gonna play the clip here, but I saw a couple minutes of it. It's pretty funny. I mean, I saw like a few seconds of it, I should say. It's pretty funny. But they don't care anything about fake news they were pushing. Is the point. But let's play this clip. Here we go.
Out of context, you know, where were these anti-hoaxers when there was the Fine People hoax, the drinking bleach hoax, the koi pond hoax, the migrant kids in cages hoax, the Border Patrol whipping migrants hoax, the lab leak is a conspiracy theory hoax, the Russian collusion hoax, the Don't Say Gay bill hoax. Did I leave any? The P-tape hoax. Where were they? There's a difference. When we see something, we vet it. The media does not, because they're the engine behind their hoaxes as long as they go in one direction. The Dems and the media are lucky we don't match their dishonesty. We could, we don't. We don't have to, because basically we don't have to make up crap. Apparently, though, they hold us to a higher standard than they hold themselves. Look, only they can cheat because they believe they have
right there in that picture. That's the video there of Joe Biden have to be let off by Obama there. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit so y'all can see it. If y'all haven't seen this if you haven't seen this already. Like while Greg Gutfeld's talking, pay attention to this here. You can't edit this. This is not some right-wing edit fake, what do they say, cheap fakes like they call it. That's not what this is. You literally see him hauling them off. Here we go.
We don't. We don't have to, because basically we don't have to make up crap. Apparently, though, they hold us to a higher standard than they hold themselves. Only they can cheat because they believe they have a moral high ground, and that moral high ground allows them to do anything immoral they want. They can call you Hitler, they can interfere with elections, they can wage unprecedented lawfare, they can say you're banning books.
Everyone here is dancing and nodding their head except for him. Why is that? Why is that? He can't nod his head? Something is not right there. Anyone that can objectively look and see that this man is not all there.
They can say you're xenophobic. They can say you don't have any compassion for the poor or the homeless. They can say anything. They can lie because they have the moral high ground. The most dangerous person is one who excuses their bad actions in the name of the good, especially when the good never materializes.
Very well said, Greg.
Thank you, Jesse.
They can say anything, Sandra. But the one thing they haven't said is...
Yeah, I totally agree with everything that Gutfeld said there. Straight up. They do, and the thing is, they've been wrong on so many accounts, and they never come back and apologize and be like, you know what, we messed up there. Maybe there is something to this lab leak thing, or we messed up about the Hunter Biden laptop. We're sorry, we'll try to do better next time. Nothing, and they continue to gaslight us. They continue to lie to us. They continue to propagandize us. But the answer is, as Red State readers know and understand all too well, that the mainstream media were right there with Democrats pushing along the same fake narratives about Russia collusion, the very fine people nonsense, and all the rest. The engine behind their hoaxes, Gutfeld also correctly pointed out. To put a finer point on it, these same media outlets that are gaslighting their readers and viewers now now about, I guess that's supposed to be know about, that's a typo, know about how the videos are allegedly deceptive, taken out of context, etc., are the same ones who, along with the Democrats, tried to sell American people on the supposed need for Trump to be impeached over the Russia collusion hoax, the Ukraine call, and January 6th. In other words, the national press hasn't just done its part to spread phony Democratic talking points about Trump and other Republicans for the purpose of winning elections, but they've actively and deliberately used their position to get a Republican president who they don't like removed from office by way of dishonorable and deceptive means. They're still trying to manipulate voters ahead of the election, but this time around, they're doing it by telling you not to believe what you've seen with your own eyes about the current Oval Office occupant. That's what I've been saying? That's exactly what I've been saying, right? With trust in the media at all-time lows, it's hard to envision a scenario where they'll be able to put the wool over enough people's eyes to make a difference in November. But rest assured, they will put out all the stops in the hopes that what they did in 2020 by suppressing the Hunter Biden laptop story will work again in 2024 incarnation, the cheap fakes. So they're going to be using that a lot. Pay attention to that. Every time we come out with something and we show that this man this man has dementia and don't know where he is, they're going to call it cheap fakes. But leave your comments down below. What do you think about this? Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.